Hey everyone, it's Cardboard Collector coming to you with another review. And this time we're going to be doing it on the Mezco 112 Gangreen Estates-Aleister Gangreene. So, no surprise, I love the Rumble Society stuff, and I love horror as a genre. I do. And so, the Gangreen Estates line so far has been so down my alley. When they came out with Three Door Sod Cutter, like instantly became one of my favorite figures. I know that's probably a very unpopular opinion, just because of the movement and everything on him. You know, single jointed elbows and all this kind of stuff. But I love him. I love the way he looks. Man, it's just amazing. So when they announced Aleister Gangreene, this was a no brainer for me. I had to get it. So yeah, I don't know, and I know I'm a little behind on this review, but better late than never, right? Anyways, so saying all that, let's get that out of the way and let's just jump into the review. So as you can see, my boy Aleister here is a funky looking dude, and I love it. Like, I mean, the sculpt, the head sculpt is so crazy. I love it. I love the little pieces of green hair, the bluish purple in the face. It all just looks so good mixed with everything here. The blue skin tone with all the greens and the browns. I mean, everything just looks, it fits so well. And right here, you see some like extra, like eye looking things here, and he's got like 3 eyes right here. Oh man, I mean, it's just sick, dude. I love it. Yeah, just great looking figure. I believe they used the what looks like kind of the Conan body with the boots and stuff like that. But great looking figure. As far as articulation, head's on a ball joint. You can look up that far. You can look down about that far. He can crack his neck side to side. I don't believe, I think the neck is all one sculpt. There is no neck articulation, so it's just all in the head. Which, you know, he's kind of like hunchback, so it kind of gives that kind of aesthetic. Arms can get up to a T pose. Yeah, get up to a pretty good T-pose there. You can 360 arm, but you know, close into that, but you do have the arm rotation there. There is no butterfly joint, I don't believe. I don't feel like there's one. He does have double jointed elbows though. Normal wrist peg that can turn 360 wrist peg and hinge, and then you have the ball joint at the hand there. Getting down, you have ab crunch. He goes down pretty far, about that far. He can go back about that far. Some really good articulation there. You have top leg right here, top thigh cut. Double jointed knees. It looks single joint, but it is double joint. There we go. Top boot cut here. Well, yeah, there we go. Top of the boot cut, and then you have your ankle articulation go up on about that far, go down about that far, and then he could pivot side to side. Also have rotation here too, not just with not just back and forth, but he can rotate the way. So he looks good. He moves good. He looks good. Dude's sick. I'm here for it. You gotta have some movement when you chasing down people, when you murdering, when you hunting down people and chasing them and, you know, killing them, hunting these people down. You gotta have that movement. So yeah, he looks good, man. So getting into accessories, he comes with a lot of good accessories. First thing I want to show is, let's go ahead and show the hands here. So he's got a pair of open hands that goes on each side. Got the black fingernails there and some coloration in the hand. Looks good. And then you have your holding hands. For each side. And then you have your fist hands that's on them. And then he comes with some weapons here. So firstly, you have your, like this like mace bat bludgeoner looking thing. It's got the blood on there. It looks really cool. Then you have this leg bone, it looks like, that he uses to beat people to death with. It's also got some blood there. It looks really good. Like a kind of a handle for it right there, like wrapped up. And then you can hang it from his belt with this little loop right there. Then here's a human spine. It's all bloodied up and like he just ripped it out of somebody. It looks really cool. It looks like the same one it came with the Predator. And then you got some other little trinkets that you can hang from his belt. Here's a zombified head. I can't remember if we got that with somebody. I feel like we did, but I can't remember. This hand, I think we got this hand with somebody else, but there's this little like a zombified hand too from one of his victims he can hang from his belt. He also has a pouch right here that I already have hanging from his belt. Pouch. And then let's see what else we got here. We got his bear trap, which this thing's cool. So it actually functions. You pull it back like that, push that little spot down. So then when you press in here, boom, closes on you. And it doesn't hurt. It's just a nice little full spring. But it comes with a chain so he could throw it. That's so amazing. I love that kind of stuff. Next we have his it's like a skull mask here, like a dog skull mask. I believe in the comic, from what I remember reading, his dog got turned into a big monstrous creature, and I think this is probably the skull of his dog that got killed after he turned into a monster. And he's probably wearing it as a tribute kind of thing. But he can wear this. You put it on him like that, like so. You see his eyes pouring through. It looks really good. And then the main mask right here that comes with it is this iron mask right here, like the man in the iron mask. And how you put that on is you gotta pop this head off here. Put him down real quick, and then you can really see that more of that head there. But you just squeeze here ever so gently to unpeg it. And what I like to do is I just set the head in there, and then we're just gonna put it back on. There we go. And then you can kind of see it, how it sits in right there. Looks good. And then, oop, I dropped it. And then I just pop it right back on. And what I try to do is I try to pop it on, but at the same time try to get the mask and stuff back under the shirt and cloak. So he also has a hood back here. Well, let me try to. I like to try to tuck mine under the hood and stuff here. Gives it more of a flushed look there. Well, of course, now that we're on camera, nothing wants to work for me. Hold on one second. I think it's because I didn't have the hood and stuff quite right when I started it. That was my problem. So what you want to do is you want to kind of have the hood up a little bit, and then you come in with the neck tilted down like this, and then press it into the ball joint there. That way it all sits nice and flush in there, and then you can get the hood on over the mask there, and then that completes like his monstrous look with everything in the hood, and that looks sick to me. I love that. I love that look. So yep, there we go, Mr. Estates-Aleister Gangreene in all his glory. Oh, it also comes with these two necklace things right here. You can see someone's got some, and these are kind of the same things that come with the Predator also, and they look really good. His belt got turned around there on me. So there you go. All right, let's do some size comparisons. We'll move into the comparisons. So first, I think it's only fitting that we set him up with the main man here, Mr. Theodore Sodcutter. And that's him standing beside him. So Theodore is taller than him. Aleister's not too short, but he's a little shorter than I thought he would be. But it doesn't bother me any. But there he is with old Theodore. And then there's another comparison here, kind of going in this same little horror line. Here we are with the Yellow Toys collaboration Ripper Jack. He's taller than Sodcutter, so you can kind of see this little horror genre lining up together. Next, let's throw in here the monster that hunts monsters, Doc Knot, because I could definitely see Doc Knot coming after Aleister at some point. You know, Aleister being the monster he is, and Doc Knot being the hero he is. I'm sure at some point. Sorry, I was just trying to fix him. Doc Knot will definitely probably come for him at some point. And then also I could see squaring off with him is Solomon Kane here. I could definitely see all of them. It's kind of them squaring off with him at some point. That would be really cool. So let's move these out of the way. Let's see. Next comparison. Let's move into, I think, yeah, 1,000 Toys Hellboy. I could see that being a possibility at some point. Monster Hellboy fighting him, bringing him down. Then here he is with the Mafex 082 Deadpool. So you can kind of see that. And then I'm going to scale him. We'll take him. And we'll scale him with a Marvel Legend. Here he is next to the Game Reverse Symbiote Suit Peter Parker Marvel Legend. So you can kind of get that size comparison there. You can see he's just barely a little bit taller than the symbiote Spider-Man, and then Deadpool kind of towers over him. So you can kind of feel that, not towers, but you can kind of see that height difference there. So anyways, overall, I love this figure. Like I said, I'm already a huge fan of the Rumble Society, and then you add on top a horror genre on top of that, and I'm all here. I'm here for it all day, man. I am here for it all day. So I love the Estates-Aleister Gangreene. I think it's a great addition. I love Theodore to begin. I love the Theodore Sodcutter. I love him so much. I think I have like three. I have 3 of the original figures, and then I took one of them, as you can see, and I did a little kit bash with the back-headed butcher because I like the I like this look a lot better than I like the skin tone better than I do the back-headed butchers, like that lime green color. So, and I never went for the blue MDX one, the ghost one or whatever. So, but anyways, with the Aleister, I love Aleister. I can't wait to see what else they pump out. I'm super excited. I hope they keep going with some more Gangreen State stuff, because this is literally one of my favorite lines to collect in the Mezco realm, in that Rumble Society realm. I collect all the Rumble Society stuff anyways, but the Gangreen Estates has been some of my favorite stuff. But anyways, that being said, I hope you enjoyed this review. And even if you didn't, I hope you found it informational. I hope that if you did enjoy it, that you'll consider subscribing to my channel. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers before the end of June. We're getting close. We're very close. I just, we just need to look. I just want to push a little bit more. We're so close to 500. There's a lot of you people that watch my videos that aren't actually subscribed to me. There's I think it's like 94, 95%. So if you would subscribe, that would be one subscribe for you. This is a little thing, but it's a big thing for me, because even if you subscribe to me and never watch one of my videos again, it still means a lot to me, just that you subscribed. So I also have social media. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I have that in the information below in my description. I post a lot of pictures, try to talk to people when they hit me up, and do the best I can. Try to pump out videos each week. I've been a little slower this week. I haven't had a lot of chance to really come in and review, so this is like the first one I've had in a few days. But life gets in the way sometimes, and that is what it is. But at the end of the day, I enjoyed trying to do the reviews when I can, taking the photos and everything. So I'm gonna try to pump out more as I'm gonna try to pump out more and more as I can. But anyways, I hope that you're having a great day, great night, wherever you're at. I hope that you're safe, and I hope that your collecting will always be fruitful. Later, guys.